Spelling group number 3, welcome back to spelling. Today is Monday, October 19th, and I haven't corrected your spelling papers yet because I'm always recording a day early for the following day, so I haven't received them yet. So hopefully you did okay and we can move on because we've kind of like stalled a little bit because some of us were not able to spell our spelling words. All right, but you're going to do better on this next one. All right, so we're still on section N6, and I think we're on word number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we're on word number 7. I believe I gave you, hold on a second. Okay. Okay, I went to go get my notes because it looks like we only went to the word honest. We're on number 3 in our spelling books in section N6. So, number 4. After the word honest, the word is fresh. I like my vegetables fresh from the garden. Fresh. Okay. It's one syllable. Fresh. Go ahead and write it. And then you can compare it to mine on the board. And I know that you guys already know all your multi-letter phonograms. That's a sh. And that's the only thing that we're going to mark. Number 2, your word is, listen carefully, don't write it until we identify which multi-letter phonogram you're hearing. The word is rough. Rough. The ride on the bus was rough. You're going to use the O, U, F, off, ow multi-letter phonogram. All right, go ahead and write that. And then as you're sounding it out yourself, we need to identify which number of the sound it is. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6? Rough. So this whole thing is a multi-letter phonogram. And let me check something here. O, U, F, off, L. So it's rough. O, U, F, off. It was number 3, wasn't it? Number 3. Okay. Your next word is wise. Wise. No multi-letter phonogram. 6, 7, 8. Okay. Wise. He who walks with wise men will be wise. So if you walk with wise people, you'll learn to be wise. Okay? People are not born wise. They become wise based on the decisions they make. Read the word, walk with wise people, talk with wise people. Okay? And the fear of the Lord gives wisdom too. The silent E tells the I to say I. And also, the S has 2 sounds, wise. And the sounds that it makes is zzz. It's a second sound. So we're going to put a 2 right there. Your next word is wide. Wide. One syllable. Wide as in the curtain was this wide. Wide. The silent E tells the I to say I. For you. Wide. Your next word is plain. I found the dollar bill in plain sight in the ground, on the ground. Plain as in open to be seen. You're going to use the A, two-letter A, that you may not use at the end of an English word. Plane, not airplane, but I like my toast plain with nothing on it. That's A, two-letter A, that we may not use at the end of an English word. Why? Because English words do not end in I. The next one. Put it together. The next word is actual. Listen carefully. All. Actual. We say actual, but we think to spell all. 3 syllables. All. We say actual. Oops. Okay. So that's the first sound. We don't do anything. Chew. You. Let me see. I'm sorry. You. Actu. You. It's a second sound. Why is it saying it's second sound? Because it's at the end of a syllable. All right? All. All. It's the third sound of the vowels, isn't it? All. Okay. Before you put your pencil on your paper, let's think this one through and figure out the sounds. We say, sure, I'll do that for you. But we spell sure. Actually, it's when you put an S and a U together, you hear the word sh, but it's not the multi-letter phonogram sh. You just hear sure. It's S and U put together sounds like sh, sure. Sure. Okay? But we don't mark it. We just hear the sound when these two are together and we say it quickly. It's sure. Okay. Sure. We have a silent E to tell the to say you. And I'm going to give you one more word. And the word is dependent. We say dependent. We think to spell dependent. Dependent. 3 syllables. Dependent. 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 E says its second sound at the end of a syllable. This is saying its first sound, also again, first sound, ent. That's the only thing that we mark, dependent. Okay, and the root word for dependent is depend. We depend. That means we expect something of something or someone else. Let me see. The history of nations is dependent on their responses to God and his people. The history of nations is dependent on how people respond to God. Depending on that, that's what our history will be like. Okay, so you have 8 words. Now, when I correct your spelling word, which is by the time you see this video, I would have corrected your spelling words already. and I will send you via WhatsApp, except for Anna, I think it's regular text. I will tell you what you missed. If you missed less than three or less, then we'll continue on with new words on Wednesday. If you missed more than that, we're going to have the words that you missed plus these, okay? But you still need to watch the video on Wednesday anyways, even if you got 100 or one or two, miss one, two, or three, for instructions. Doesn't mean I may or may not give you new words. I don't know yet until I see your spelling test. Also, keep studying your multi-letter phonograms. I'm going to give you 5 multi-letter phonograms on Friday's test. I don't know what they are yet. I will, but there's a video that you can review your multi-letter phonograms. Do that, and that's it. I'll see you on Wednesday's video for more spelling. All right, bye-bye.